はい、皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは、お疲れ様です。自分はね、今日は、ワールドカップを見て、ホクホクで試合に臨むわけですが、まあ、前回こことやった時はね、確か、しっかりとボロ負けした記憶があります。というか、ボロ負けしました。なのでね、今年はちゃんと勝てるように、ちょっと頑張りたいなと思っています。ちょっともうすぐ10時なんでね、ポチッとする準備しておきましょう。あとちょっともしかしたらね、原因入れないといけないかもしれないな。ちょっと自分の方でね、待ってずっと聞いててね、やっぱ自分の耳に入る音声がでかすぎるっていうことで、ちょっとそこを直しました。配信上でちょっと音量が小さいとかあれば、なんなりと言ってください。ではやっていきましょう。14、55。ポチッとな。さあ、マッチングしました。いや、強いんだよな、普通に。去年も。投げ合いになったらね、かなり俺が苦しい展開になると思う。チャットはそんな感じで出すんじゃなくて。いや、OBS 君、ちょっと。よし、OK。OK。ごめんなさいね。はい。OBS をいろいろいじしてました。さてと、こっちから行くか。こっちレシールで後半いけるならね、全然いいんで。寒そうだな、これ。ちょっと遠いな、これ。This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. こうしようか。So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. We'll get it complete. やっぱりね。スクリーンは完全に見てなかったね。Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Quick throw completed.
Okay.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
まあ、俺が引っかかってどうすんね。インジャリーって誰？ で、
From the red zone now.
いやー、ちゃんと見てたな。
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake made a touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play.
あそこまで
As he
がっつり
scanned
諦
the
め
field
る
to
とどうしようもない
throw
とこ
for
ろあ
the
るよ
end
ね。
zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency is
まあしょう
never
が
been
ない。
better.
次に切り
But
替え
then
て
when
い
you
きましょ
do
う。
cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You better be ready for some contact.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Air it out on 3rd. Front pass brought in. And that is
あー、ギリギリ超えたね。
It's going to be 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They throw it out quick to
Okay.
the left.
Okay.
Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made.
Okay.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
これにして、
Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get to him.
早いな、ラッシュ。
Pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to
そ
bring
れはプレ
up
ーコールですか
3rd
ら。
down.
そしたら、
Bend. Even good defense.
透明人間おったな、
Defenses
今。
in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
ダメか。
But they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe Wishbone. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Very short kick here from the right half. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send
気持
this
ち弱めの方
away.
がいいかも、これ。深すぎたか。
Return starts from the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Going play action, May.
俺がプレイアクション毎回引っかかってどうすんだやろな。
Advances this up to about the 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
あら、パッツの人
Well,
ま
that
た怪我
doesn't
して
net a
る。
first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground here with Henderson.
いや、マジかい。
He will go!
突っ
Touchdown!
込んでって止めきれんのはどうしようもねえな。
The Patriots get 6 more on their early advantage. They're down and on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 14, Steelers 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Dante Kent with a return. They crush it
Marsh.
right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
もうこの試合も投げ合いになるだろうから、それ想定で動かないとダメだね。
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
あ、これかよ。
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That won't
う
be
ーん、マジ
It's
ほ
incomplete.
ら、それ。
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw.
やべ。
Toward the sideline.
あぶね、ありがとう、ベッドカー。俺のスミスをカバーしてくれ
Before
て。
stepping out.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
いやー、ちょっとマジで言ってる。
They're gonna say he brought it in out of bounds. That's gonna bring up 4th down. So here's Jack Brownie to pump this one away. Takes this in at the 25. That'll be the first and more.
いや、マジ
He's
で。
gonna set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Patriots take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
うーん。
First and 10 now from the 46. Henderson here.
いや
They're going to keep moving
What's
forward,
that, bro?
down inside the opposing 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay?
どうしよう
They
も
don't
ない
always get the
ね。
attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second
やれ
and
ることい
6.
ろいろやってみるか。
They go play action. Here's May. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. Pressure's there.
まあサッカー取れたけど。
He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
てかファーストアンド
We're
ゴー
a
ルじゃない
quarter of
か
the
ら。
way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
Hmm. どうしましょう。これでいいね。
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Has a big hole left. And he's gonna have
いや、それでそこまで回収されちゃうの
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all
きついね。
11 doing their job.
Third and 4 coming up now.
とりあえずジョイ・ポーター・ジュニアが優秀で助かっ
And he's
た
not
わ
gonna get in.
ただ来るやろ
Stand
これ
defensively.
いいの
And
ほ
they've
んま
made it
か
fourth and goal.
ほんまか
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Corey Gallis connects. And then extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 2. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
これは誰がついていかれるか見て
Airing it out to start this drive. Taking it by Hill, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. A throw here on first.
メットガーフそれ取ってくれないんだったら君に払う給料ないよ
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
ちょっとこれはマッチじゃなかった。ただしここは開く。
It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
そしたら
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, and this is 1st and 10.
今回はちょっとインサイドゾーンに変えよう。
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He's still going at the 30. Cuts it to the right sideline.
Okay.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you.
Okay,
Can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Power squib kick is taken in. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here.
Starting on the ground with Henderson.
Okay.
Into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's up?
On play action, here's May. Escapes the ball is out, May lost it.
Okay.
Steelers get to it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
Okay.
Down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
マンツーだね。
They're going to throw now, following the turnover.
早っ。
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
あ、こうの方がいいか。
Back to the air they go on 2nd down.
いやー、
Would have been a
惜し
big
くない
game if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
ダメだな。これは20くらいかな、ちょうど。
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson.
Okay.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Maine looking to throw. He's got man marked. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. May off the play fake. Catch is made down the right side. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes
自分がやりたいプレー選べてないからね。
all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Henderson on 1st and 10.
いやー、また抜かれるか。
Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 13-point lead. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Patriots 24, Steelers 10.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
これ多分ゾーンだな。
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
いや、それ取れない。
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks
Enough.
it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Johnson. That's good for a gain of 5.
これはどうか。
Tucker hauling down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun.
OK、ナイス。
Target, that's Hill. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Trying to make a could happen, but
これダメか。
this goes backwards on first down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They'll throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up
渋い
front,
ね。
that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He'll look to throw.
ファーストダウン。
Hits
OK。
on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
50-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw now.
あ、
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones.
まあこういうミスは俺あるからね。
As he records his first
主戦、はいさん。
interception of the season.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Where was that? Wait, what's that?
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the
や
space
ってみる
and a lot more room
や
to
け
work.
くそっぽい感じになっちゃうけど。
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Working inside the red zone. One connects. He's in for the New England
い
touchdown.
やー無理無理。
The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 10.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
いやもう流して終わりですねこれは。
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in
こっちボールから
taking a
開始するけ
short
ど
break. More of the NFL on
もし
EA Sports
点
in
取れな
just
か
a
ったら
moment.
もう正直多分止まる気配がしないんで普通に流していきますもう。はい。
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kent on the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
ラッシュの漏れ方がやっぱおかしいんだよな。早すぎんだよな。
It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
あ あれなんか違う変なことやってる。まあいいや。
Here he goes, third and long. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
取れそうだったのはおもろいけど。
Complete, had the connection, but some stone hands.
はい、
get in
解散
the way.
終戦。
The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Jack Brown here to kick it away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
What's that?
From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here goes.
It's Henderson on the give. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Solero, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here goes tonight.
Quick throw completed by May. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 1, Jalen Holt. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
May now.
なんかラッキーしたわ。なんかラッキーしちゃったけど、これはあんま対戦良くない気がするな。
The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
ただそれが通るんだったらガンガンやってる気がするけどな。
You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away.
20だね。
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes it deep. They connect on the deep shot. Off to the races, middle of the field.
ま
And
あ
he is in the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots
ラムジーで突ききれないんだったらどうしようもないかな、それは。
Dallas on for the extra
投
point.
げ合い上等だよもう。
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch their
まあ
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kent on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
まあこれでやってみて。
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. come out throwing. And he's not quite that fast.
だからやっぱりプレッシャーかかるの早すぎんだよな、本当に。
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. On the ground again with Johnson.
だからなんだあの漏れ
About
方。
3 on that 1st down carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of
これ
traffic.
ちゃんとオイルドアサインとかしないか
Here
ら
we
ね
are right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Okay, right side to Vaughn. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long, they're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
あーこれなんか
Trying the right side, move on. He gets it
あ
forward
れなら
for a
今
gain
って
of
きそう
3.
だな。
Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Jones on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
22-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive
あんまプレーアク
coordinators
ションしたくないけ
you
どね
got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Vaughn running dead ahead. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down.
OK
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send
これ意
this
外と結構
away.
がっつり蹴っていいはず。真ん中に蹴るときはね。
On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, start. It's crazy, crazy.
これバックサイドをよく見ながらだね。これ
On the draw, this is Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of
These
scrimmage.
linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Crazy.
May. Short pass brought in. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
May on 1st and 10. Short pass and caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So we're through 3 here.
あれかプレス鉄で入れるべき
And they have
か
set themselves up well to get the win here. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Trying it inside.
Yeah.
Henderson. Here he goes again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Here's the pistol snap to May. Setting up the screen with Henderson.
それぬるっていくんや
The Patriots likely locked up the win right there. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good.
さあ試合終わらせますか
Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
45. Steelers 24.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
もうテンポは2クロック入れちゃっていいです
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they like.
ワシントンいたんだ。
He gets a
あら
good
まあ。
bit and that 1st down.
そういうのが嫌だったから流
Clearly
してたけ
focused
ど
on
な
taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now an inside give to Johnson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
これダーネル・ワシントンしばらく後になりそうだ
home run
な
derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. And he's batted away up front. Still doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
意図伝わってほしいけどね。まあルール上やらなくていいから全然ガンガン来る可能性あるんだけど。
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO.
Oh.
Goes haywire. Fumble.
Oh.
And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Boswell to add the PAT.
ナメプか
The point set right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 31. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So さあめったにコールしたいこれとかコールしてみるか。
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson.
倒れない。
Will be yard at most there, and it's second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go
Gain of
backwards.
a yard brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Keeps away from one. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose
まあ、
violence.
ぬるぬる
They
来る
look
か
for
ら。
those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the air on first down, May. Henry on the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots getting closer to their 10th win of the season.
逆に誰が参拝して、誰が負けたんだ、ここ。
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Operating from the gun, here's May. Taken in by
はい、
Williams.
で、まあ終了です。こっちサイバーと決まりきないん
He's
で。
tackled with the first down yardage.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically,
あら。
but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of
あら、
courage
まあ。
to make that in cut and make
や
the
る気ある
catch.
と。
On the draw, they give to Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
魅力おかしくってんだ。
The give now to Henderson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even
Discord
think they
でなん
were
か通知
looking
来て
to
んだ
get
よ
the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is
あ
a disappointing look
あ、あ
on
れ
that
か。
defense.
そのギリギリまで行ってから2ダウンするんだったら最初っからやれ。
Run here for May.
ということでね、はい、ご視聴くださった皆さんありがとうございました。あ、そうだ。入力がおかしくなって。ね。はい、じゃあ、本日の配信はね、これにて終えたいと思います。ありがとうございました。誰が来たのかなあ、そっか。センター出さないといけないんだ、ドックの。見てくださった、現在2.2名様。そして、ただ、あと、視聴してくださった9回の視聴者の皆様ありがとうございました。では、本日の配信はこれにて終了いたします。